Well, a Seneca County leader and farmer is raising the red flag of what he calls a new tax on family farms.
Bill Frankart is urging Senator Sherrod Brown to oppose the federal asset tax to protect family farms and the state's top industry. 13 Action News reporter J.D. Pooley breaks it all down for us tonight.
According to a Seneca County commissioner, the federal asset tax being discussed could have a negative effect on family farms here in Ohio.
It looks like it's going to be a 25% asset tax, not an income tax, but an asset tax.
A second-generation farmer that has Commissioner Bill Frankart concerned.
Tractors, combines, trucks, land, grain bins. I mean, a lot of assets that you've accumulated through time.
Frankart says many family farms may not have enough cash to pay the tax without selling essential assets like land and machinery.
They could start out, let's say, $100 million. They could ratchet down to, 5, 10, 15, 20 million or whatever. And at that point, I mean, it sounds like a lot, but once you start, if you own a couple thousand acres of land, if you own machinery, I mean, you're going to be rapping on that pretty hard.
For Michael Sugar, a fifth-generation farm owner near the village of Kansas, says the possibility of a new tax is concerning.
If I don't have this in my budget, how am I going to pay for it? And it's just not as easy as going to the bank saying, I need to pay a tax. Can I have a loan? It doesn't work that way.
Joe Logan, president of the Ohio Farmers Union, who represents 4,000 family farms across Ohio, has a simple message for farmers.
I had not heard anything about an asset tax being floated by anybody in whom I have a great deal of credibility. These things do float out from time to time, and I am very confident that if it did get pushed through, it would have some fairly generous exemptions for family farmers. Take a chill pill here. Don't get excited about anything that is not really on the agenda at this point. And remember that if a politician tells you to fear something, you can think twice about it.
And Commissioner Frankart, he hopes the conversation continues with the hopes that this tax item will be removed when Congress reconvenes in September. Near the village of Kansas, J.D. Pooley, 13 Action News.